Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Raul Camarena. I'm the founder of Future Cut Media, a marketing agency specifically for furniture stores. As we both know, there's a ton of money to be made in the furniture market, and we are experts in the furniture industry, which is why we chose to create a marketing agency to help out the 44,000, 50,000 furniture stores across America. The number is growing day by day, and a lot of furniture stores still to this day are still iffy when it comes to Facebook ads, Instagram ads. They always ask, does it really work? I'm always posting on social media. Isn't that enough? Well, yes, to a certain extent, posting on social media does help, but running ads by itself also helps amplify those social media posts that you're always posting. Social media ads also help really build brand awareness, letting more people of your city know about the stuff you have to offer, right? The benefits go on and on and on. And in this 3-part video series, I want to basically explain a little bit more to you guys how Facebook ads work, how we're able to target your ideal customer, how to create killer ads, how to make copy that converts, how to follow up with all the leads that come in, just to give you an idea, to show you how lucrative Facebook ads can be for your furniture store, and also just show you that it works. We're giving you a whole bunch of free value just to show you that it works. Just get the ball rolling, right? And without further ado, on this first video, I'm going to be talking a little bit more about Facebook's interface, right? How to run ads, like the backend stuff, right? And then the next video is going to be more about like strategy, right? We're going to be looking at other furniture stores copy, a bit of the creatives, and then we're going to basically analyze a bit of different furniture stores. And I'm going to teach you how to make the creatives, what I use, what tools I use, also what tools I use to make the copy, etc., etc. And then the last video, we're going to be talking a little bit more about what's next, how to optimize ads, reading analytics, and a little bit more about opportunity cost and basically true benefits. Hopefully you get them of running Facebook ads after the 3-part video series. But yeah, without further ado, how about we get this video started? We're currently in a furniture store's Facebook's ad interface. We're just going to use a random furniture store. So basically there's three big parts that you gotta understand when it comes to running ads. One is a campaign, ad sets, and number 2, and the last one is ads. And we're gonna go through each one in thorough detail when explaining to you how Facebook ads interface kind of works. Just to give you a rough idea, kind of just to not confuse you, and explain to you what it means. A campaign is like the overall strategy you have for the ad. Like, what's the goal of the ad, right? There's different goals for different ads. Some ads you want to build brand awareness. Some ads you want to sell a specific product. Some ads maybe you have a Black Friday offer or something like that, or some ads you just want to build trust with the community, so you give a whole bunch of different testimonials, right? The campaigns are structured based on what the goal is. So for the sake of this 3-part video series, we're going to talk about how we can get you more customers, right? Because that's what you're interested in most. How do you get more customers with Facebook ads? That's what we're going to be focusing on. Ad sets is basically, it's like a subset of the campaign. Ad sets where we basically go and outline how the ad's going to be run. Like who do we target the ad to? What is the budget going to be like? Where are we going to target the ad to? And ads is the actual ad itself, like the creative, the copy. So how do we get started? So right now we're in the campaigns. We're going to create a new ad. Let's go to create. We're going to choose, there's a whole bunch of different options. I want you to ignore all the options, and we're going to choose leads. A lot of people here are asking me, well, there's leads and there's sales, right? Which one do I choose, and why am I supposed to choose leads and not sales? So look, a furniture store, products they have to offer, I wouldn't say they're expensive, but they're not cheap, right? They're in the hundreds of dollar range, thousands of dollar range. And if you're a high-end furniture store, tens of thousands, like Restoration Hardware, right? 9 out of 10 times a customer is not going to buy the furniture you have to offer on your website, just because a lot of times they want to feel how like the texture is in person. Like if it's a couch, for example, like how comfy is it? If it's a bed, can I fall asleep in it, right? So they want to feel this because it's going to be in their home. And it's a big purchase, not like an impulse buy that's $20. Oh, $20, I don't care, I can buy it online, right? Those, you can do a sales campaign for them just because it's an impulse buy. A furniture is not an impulse buy. A furniture is an investment. It's an investment. As a furniture store, your best bet is to send all the traffic you get from ads to your furniture store and basically sell them on your inventory. That's the reason why we choose leads. If we were to do a campaign for sales, it's basically if people bought on the website, and it tracks how many people bought. But we're not going to get people to buy on the website now. The goal of this video is just to get you people in the store. I'll get you a whole bunch of foot traffic. So that's what leads does. Leads is going to basically giving you a whole bunch of different context information of interested buyers, right? Qualified buyers. We're not going to show it random. We're going to show it to people of interest. So that's what leads is all about. We're going to get a whole bunch of different people. So continue. We're going to do manuals campaign. Hopefully I haven't lost you at this point. And just to clarify again, remember there's 3 different, this is the campaign, the overall structure, the goal of the campaign. Our goal is to get customers. This is like a subset of it. We talk about a little of the budget, what's gonna be the budget like, what are we targeting, and the ad is itself is gonna be the creative, the copy, the front end of the ad. So let's name our campaign. Our goal is like getting customers or something, getting customers. Just name something simple, something you can remind yourself later on. Add no to this. This is like if you have your credit card company or political organization, auction, leave it as that. Leads, you want leads. Ignore all of this right now. Okay, now we set up our campaign goal now, right? It's getting customers. So now we're in the internal, like the back end part of the ad. We're gonna basically go and structure a whole ad. How do we want it? We're gonna call this like, let's just talk the back end of ad, so you don't get confused. Back end of ad. Okay, how are we gonna get the customers? How are we gonna get people to like give us their contact information? There's quite a few different ways, right? The 2 big ways to get people to give us their information, like interested buyers, is 1, funnels, and number 2 is Facebook lead forms. And for the sake of this video, just to not make it complex, we're gonna ignore funnels. Funnels would be in website. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna generate leads through Facebook itself, which is much easier right now at the point you're at. Just like I said, the goal of this video is just to get the ball rolling, just so you can get leads, just so you can get customers, right? We're gonna instant forms, right? It is. So let's just use a random, what is this one? Okay, that's it there. Performance goals. In the very beginning, maximize number of leads. That's what we want. So ignore this right now. Ignore this. Ignore. Catalog is if you sold your products on Facebook's catalog. I wouldn't recommend selling on Facebook's catalog. I don't think you want to share your profits with Facebook. Budget's important. This can make or break a campaign. A lot of people are like, oh, I want to run ads. I'll do $5 a day. Like if we're a furniture store. No, it isn't more like that. The product you have to offer is hundreds of dollars to thousands of dollars. If it's expensive, tens of thousands, right? I would at the minimum keep it at $20 a day. Even if 1 or 2, 3 leads don't buy, maybe the 5th lead buys and it costs you $100 to get all those 5 leads. Boom, you made an $800 purchase, $2,000 purchase, right? The ROI is insane. It's okay if the cost per lead is a bit high, especially in the very beginning, just because you're running ads for the first time, or maybe you're not sure exactly how to run the ads, or you haven't optimized ads. But remember, you gotta invest to make money. $5 a day ain't gonna do it, especially the products you have to offer. So keep it at $20 a day at least. The more the better. Just up to you and how much budget you have. Schedule. I always put a start date. I never put an end date. Why? Because you can easily go right here and just turn it off. Boop. Right there. Once you put an end date, it's a little bit of hassle. You gotta edit. You gotta like edit the campaign again. Then you gotta adjust it so you can extend the time. I just do that. It's just what I close it on my own terms. Switch to original audience. No, they're trying to make me. Okay, go to switch to original audience. Remember, guys. So now we're defining the audience. Okay. So ignore this. This is a bit more advanced right now. This is like if you want to do tracking on people that go on your Facebook page. We can track people that went on your Instagram page. Because remember, we're like with Facebook ads, we can also integrate Instagram ads. So it's cool. So this is a bit more advanced later down the road for you guys, but for the sake of this video, I want to keep it as simple as possible so you can understand. Location. Remember, we got to put the location of your furniture store. I'm from Des Moines, Iowa. That's where I'm from. So let's say my furniture store is in Des Moines, Iowa. If you're a high-end furniture store versus a mid-end furniture store, the location strategy is very different. If it's mid-end furniture, for example, let's say I sell Ashley Furniture. Let's say I sell Wayfair or Amazon products, right? These products are more affordable. These couches, these beds, these dressers are more affordable. So I can really target anybody in my city just because I know that the prices I have are pretty standard and anybody pretty much can afford them. So I can target the whole city. But let's say I sell only Party Barn. Let's say I only sell West Elm. Let's say I only sell Room and Board. These products are very expensive. Only middle to higher income families would purchase. It's not in your best interest to target the whole city because then you're gonna get a whole bunch of randoms. You're gonna get a lot of unwanted leads if you put it in the whole city. So you gotta target like the rich zip codes. You don't know what your rich zip codes are? Just go on Google rich zip codes Iowa. Let's say boom, 52411. 250. These are rich codes. Just copy one. What's this one? This one's in Des Moines. Boom. We target a zip code. We know this zip code has money. So that's how it works. Just rinse and repeat. Target all the rich zip codes in your city, and that way you're not targeting the randoms of your city. You're only targeting people of interest, people that you know will buy. So yeah, that's a good strategy just to have noted. But if you're like a mid-end, if you sell like mid-end furniture, like Ashley, you can do pretty much the whole city, no issues. Ages, don't move this, especially in the very beginning, because maybe you have your target audience, your target customer to a science. Maybe you know from a certain age to a certain age will buy, right? Because you've seen that, right? You've been operating your store for a long time. But in the very beginning, targeting, just keep it like this, keep it vague, just because we don't want, because then you're entering the area of testing. You're testing now, then you're excluding a whole bunch of potential customers because you're not really sure how Facebook's going to react or how the Facebook community is going to react to your ads. So you want to keep it very vague in the very beginning, especially. All genders, detailed targeting. This is very important. If we don't tell Facebook who to target, it's going to target everybody at random, right? It's going to target everybody in that zip code. And if it's worse if you put everybody in the city. Like, you got to give Facebook rules. I want you to target these people. I want you to target these people. So this is very important, and this will help your ads be shown to the right people. So what's an ideal customer for a furniture store? An ideal customer would be a person that recently moved, for example, right? They are needing furniture. Let me see, recently moved. Boom! We're putting ads in front of people that recently moved in this zip code. Beautiful. Who else is a potential customer? Let's say we're targeting high-end, just for the sake, because we already put the zip code. Okay, high-end furniture. Who do we need? Okay, we want people that like West Elm. Boom. Who else? Pottery Barn. Let's target all the high-end ones. So basically how this works is Facebook's going to take this in consideration. Okay, we're going to put ads in front of people like Pottery Barn. We're going to put ads in front of people like West Elm, people like recently moved. What else do we want? I don't know. Let's say, let's get a little bit more specific. Let's say travel nurses. Travel nurses are always traveling. Travel nurses make a lot of money, and they're always in furniture because they're always traveling. So we're going to target people that travel jobs. We're going to target people that work as a travel nurse. This is where your genius comes out. That's where you think outside the box. Okay, who would like my furniture? We can really target as much as you want. We can target people that are, let's see, couches, people that are interested in couches, home furnishings. We can, like, the list goes on, right? Just like, and if you're also like lost, like, what do I target? You can go to suggestions right here, and it gives you a whole bunch of different suggestions. See? So yeah, don't target too much either, just because look, your audience size will also become smaller. Right now we're 10 to 12,000 people. Why? It's because we only targeted a zip code. Look how much this is going to change once I put the whole city. So take that into consideration. Des Moines, Iowa. See, now it's 271, 318,000. It's the surrounding areas. So this is very important to take into consideration when detailed targeting too. If it's too narrow, then you're going to be excluding a lot of people. So placements in the very beginning. Let Facebook place your ads everywhere. Don't play around with that, just because you're entering the area of testing. You don't want to test out. You want ads that are profitable in the very beginning. You want nothing too complex. So just let Facebook do its magic when it comes to the placements. It's going to place it everywhere. Okay, now we're entering the front end. Let's call it the front end, right? This is where the copy is. This is where people see the creatives. Front end of ad. So Facebook page, and also, like I said before, the thing I like about Facebook is that they bought Instagram, so we can put both on Facebook and Instagram the ads. That's a great thing. So yeah, remember to click on your Facebook page for your furniture store, also for your Instagram. Make sure it's set up. Okay, so you have two options really when it comes to format. You can create an ad, a single picture, a video, or carousel. In the very beginning, what I recommend is a carousel, just because you let people know about your product. Like a carousel of showcasing all your products, the value you bring to the table, the offers you have, I think would be the best bet in the very beginning. Just trying to get the ball rolling. I want people to know as much as possible about your brand, about your business. So, and you get more real estate. What I mean that by real estate is that in a single ad, put up to 10 images in a single ad. More real estate basically means people have up to 10 times more to know about you. So I think a carousel is perfect in the very beginning. And I tested out different strategies, and a carousel performs pretty much good for a furniture store, just because a furniture store is very visual, right? You got to make sure people see your furniture at different angles. Or this we don't want this. Basically this means that we're letting Facebook's AI show your ads to appear in front of people in a similar industry, different business but similar industry, but we don't want to do that, because again, this is letting Facebook test the waters, see what works, what doesn't work in the very beginning. We don't want to do that. Although Facebook AI is getting like strong, it's getting advanced. AI is getting really powerful. It's still what's the word for it? It's still immature. Since we chose carousel, here's where you post all the pictures, whole bunch of pictures. I think you have to 10. I usually put 6, 7. I never use all 10. People never get to a 10th picture. Primary text. This is where the copy is. The first sentence, the most important sentence, is the first sentence. If you can't convince people in the first sentence, you're screwed. People are not going to read the rest of the copy. So the first sentence. So if you're going to spend, let's say, an hour of your time writing the copy, 50 minutes of that hour has to be in the first sentence, just because that's how important it is. It says here, add text option. Don't add text option. Just add one. It's really hard. I don't think you can track multiple text options, and it's very random. Facebook doesn't let you know what works better for a text option, because it says you can add to up to 5 copies, 5 different like paragraph copy. Don't do that. Just do one big one. Call to action. This is very important. You have a couple different options. The 2 big ones that a lot of furniture stores use is learn more, and there was one that was shop now as well. It's always learn more, because shop now is very aggressive. It's very aggressive. People like psychologically won't click on it just because like, oh, you're making me shop now. No. You want to trick their brain thinking, okay, it's on their terms, right? So learn more is always a perfect strategy when you run an ad. Learn more, because people are like, okay, it's not as aggressive. And this is where the Facebook lead form is going to be. So this is a dummy lead form that we created for Comfy Live in Chicago. Pretty much you click on here, then you basically have the option to, I can quickly go over it. You could title your lead form whatever you want. You can be like lead form number 1, furniture store, blah blah. In the very beginning, you want higher intent, just because you want people to double check everything you put on, and it gives you higher quality leads. Intro, you can upload a video, a picture, or use the image from your ad. Short headline, talk a little bit more about be like, discover how to save up to 50% off quality name brand couches. Fill this form out, or something like that. Just to get people in the door, right? And if you're confused, I talk a little bit more about in the second part, but you can use ChatGPT. Make me a good copy, and boom, makes it for you. Questions, you gotta ask them all the important questions, like what's your budget like, what type of furniture you're looking for. Are you looking for dressers, beds, couches? Are you looking for any color in specific? Are you looking for any style in specific? Also, very important question is, how soon are you looking for your furniture? Because a lot of people are like, oh, I'm interested in a couch, but they want it like in 2 months. If they want it now, that's where you boom, you follow up ASAP. If they want it in 2 months, you can let artificial intelligence to follow up, to build them from warm leads to hot leads, and I'll talk a little bit more about that later. That basically means once they submit this form, throughout those 2 months, we can basically tell AI like, yo, send periodic messages to these people like, yo, how's your day been? Are you still interested in a couch? Oh, are you looking for any couch any sooner, or a dresser any sooner? Important to number 1, you gotta know when they want the furniture. Number 2 is the style they want, what they're looking for, budget. And lastly, communication. You gotta know their email and their phone number. Both things are crucial. Don't leave none of those 2 out. Let's see, privacy. If you don't have a privacy, just make one up. Just make a BS link up or something. You can make up a link. But if you do have a privacy, put the privacy to your website. Review screen, this is where they're going to review everything they put on. They complete. Headline. If you want, you can put like a call to action. You can send them to your website if you want, or you can make them call your business. Up to you, right? You can do any different call to action. So the end product would look like this. Yo, see what's up with color couch, blah, blah, what's your budget like? Contact information, but yeah, review, blah, blah, review. Okay, perfect. Yeah, and then you view the website. That's what they have. And then once you create the lead form, you click on your lead form. So when people click on your ad, people will get sent directly to your Facebook lead form, and then you have an accumulation later down the road of a whole bunch of different contact information. Tracking, ignore this for the time being. This is like if you had a funnel. We're not tracking anything in a funnel. Yeah, this is pretty much it. In the next video, I'm going to teach you how to do the front end of this. So basically, I'm going to teach you how to fill everything out, like the copy. I'm going to teach you how to do strategies. I'm going to teach you how to do the creatives. I'm going to teach you how to reach the area of lead form. So whenever people submit it, how do you extract that information? I'll teach you how to get to that part. Hopefully, you learned something from this video, and see you in the next video.